Good morning. It is day 90 of 100 days, 100 videos, 200 questions, and today I decided to get a little bit ready. I don't know what came over me. I decided today is going to be one of those days that I am hyper proactive, I am hyper productive, and I am hyper something else that starts with a P. Pumped. It's also Valentine's Day. Although when you see this, it'll be February 15th. But yeah, so I have my nice little flowers. I actually have another bouquet of flowers in the back that I don't have a vase for because apparently I only have one vase in this house. So one got the vase. The other one will get a vase when I get outside and get one. But now that I'm ready, I put myself together today. I don't feel so bad about going out in public. Look at me. I feel more pink for Valentine's Day. It's one of those days. All right, let's get into day 90. Let's see what we got. We have, how has your perspective on life changed over the years? Well, I feel like change is inevitable, and perspective changes are just as inevitable. And I've talked about that. I've talked about feeling like my one goal in life was financial security, and when I finally felt like I achieved it, I recognized that it wasn't as valuable as I thought it would be. Or there are other things that are more valuable. I'm not saying it's not valuable. And that was a big perspective shift for me. And I still kind of live in that sort of scarcity mindset of I am a freelancer now. So some months are better than others. And some months I feel really insecure. And that's hard. And that's not something that you just turn off. Something that you felt for your entire adult life. You can't just turn that off at 37. So that perspective, although there was a shift, and I now recognize and take the time to remember things that I consider more important, it's still there. The other big perspective shift that I've had is my own mortality with my kids being born. Especially the birth of my second child, I sort of realized how much I had to lose that I didn't feel like I had before. So I had 2 C-sections. The first, they were both scheduled. The first one was a little bit of a surprise because it was supposed to actually happen a week later, and then I developed preeclampsia, and so they did it a week earlier. But it was still not traumatic the way that some people have really traumatic birth. The second one was completely scheduled. It was I showed up at the hospital at 5 a.m. for this, or 6 a.m., whatever time it was, for a 8 a.m. delivery. Everything was going according to schedule. But then I get into the operation room, and I'm all of a sudden, the operating room, and all of a sudden I'm what if I die here? There's a chance I could die. I could bleed out. And then I'm leaving this little 3-year-old girl all to herself with no mom. And this little tiny baby, assuming that this little tiny baby makes it. I didn't know whether it was a boy or girl then. To never have really even met her mom. So that was really scary. And that was a really big perspective shift for me. And it makes me make different decisions now. I'm not as interested in doing things that I'm more risk averse, I guess I would say. I'm not as interested in water slides and bungee jumping and all the things that I used to be the adrenaline boost of it. I'm just not as interested anymore. So those were the 2 big life perspective shifts I can think of. We're on day 90. Okay. If you could choose the sex and physical appearance of your soon-to-be-born child, would you do it? Absolutely not. It's not my say. I don't want them to resent me because I made a choice that they don't agree with. No, it's all nature. I'm taking what I can get, and I'm going to be happy with it. I don't want any part of deciding the physical appearance or sex, gender, whatever, of my soon-to-be-born child. Nope, I want it to be... I'm not going to read all these bonus questions. I want it to be just all in nature. And that's what I got. 2 beautiful girls. I think I would. I'm comfortable with girls. I was a little scared of a boy. But I didn't have to worry about it. All right. This is day 90, Valentine's Day, of 100 days, 100 videos, 200 questions. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow.